Hey, it's me, Tiffany. Welcome to my channel where I share all things pregnancy and postpartum and motherhood related. I'm a certified birth and postpartum doula, so that means that I support women and their families on their journey from conception to postpartum. If you haven't had a chance yet, please check out my website at www.nurturebytiff.com, where you can check out the doula services that I offer. You can check out my childbirth education courses. You can also check out my merch. So today I am going to talk about there was a flight, a Southwest Airlines flight, where there was a man on board and he was upset because there was a crying baby. Babies cry. That's what they do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna sit over here and act like I've never been like annoyed at like crying that has lasted for longer than I felt or deemed it was necessary, right? After you've changed a diaper or given them a bottle or, you know, done all the seemingly necessary things that could be done and your baby's still crying, it's like, yo, all right, that's enough. You know what I'm saying? But by the same token, you have to know that that's their only way of communication. You know what I'm saying? They're not really able to communicate any other way. And then you have to factor in, like, you don't know what the heck is wrong with this baby. This baby could not be feeling good. You're up there in the sky. You got cabin pressure. I know grown people who get like earaches and pain, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that from being in the sky. So you don't know if this baby got ear pain going on. You don't know if this baby got, you know, stomach is bothering them. You maybe need a change or a fresh diaper. I remember one time we were on an 8-hour flight from Germany back to the States. We were moving back. We were going to Colorado Springs. And now, I'm not gonna lie, the whole flight, you know, she's 11 now, but she was 1 at the time. And I am not gonna lie, y'all, I was freaking out because I was like, yo, you know, what happens if she cries on this flight? You know, and if she cries on this flight, you know, am I gonna be able to get it under control? Like, you know, I was nervous. So, you know, people come with all kind of stuff, give them some Benadryl, or, you know what I'm saying, knock them out, or, you know, make sure that they eat real good so when they're in the sky, they can sleep. Unfortunately, my baby girl did not cry that whole flight. I was such a happy mother. So much so that people, you know what I'm saying, was coming around and, you know, talking to me, and they thought she was the cutest little, sweetest little thing ever, you know. But every flight's not going to go like that. And you have to understand that when you're on a flight with children, I mean, they kids. But this man got so upset and so flustered, like, who's the child here? You mad, you cussing, you asking if the baby paid for a freaking extra ticket or some type of crying ticket fee, you know, going off and yelling and doing all type of obscenities, but you're tripping because the baby is acting a fool. You acting a fool too. You know what I'm saying? You can't control your emotions. I can understand the baby being upset and the baby crying, because that's what babies do. But you a grown man. He looked like he probably in his 50s, 60s maybe. I don't know if I'm stretching it. But too old to be acting the way that he is acting. And the poor lady sitting next to him, I don't know if that's his wife or what, but she just looked like she was like so embarrassed. I would have been embarrassed too, you know? And I really don't know what I would have done if I was the parent. I don't know if I probably would have cussed him out back or what, because you going off on me because I have a crying upset child. That's not fixing anything. You know what I'm saying? That's not doing nothing. Your point is what? And I also read in the story that, you know, once the flight had landed, he actually was greeted by police and he was, you know, escorted off the property. I don't know if, you know, out of the airport or whatever. I don't know if he was arrested. I don't really know what came of it, but I think that is incredibly ridiculous. When you fly, you gotta, you know, prepare for stuff like that. They didn't have no earbuds and nothing like that for him to put in his ears or anything like that. And so his answer was to just act a fool because the baby was acting up. Like, that makes no sense to me. I don't know what's going on in the world where everybody is so angry. It's like people go from 0 to 10 in like 1.2 seconds. There's no emotional intelligence, you know? It's like, I'm mad, you know what I'm saying? So I'm finna yell, and I'm finna shoot you, and I'm finna cuss you out, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do that. Everybody just so up in arms. Why? why are people so mad? And then you on a flight, you going somewhere. Hopefully he was probably going somewhere fun. I'm just assuming. I don't know where he was flying to. I don't know if he was going to. I don't know where he was going. But why are you acting like that? Why are you acting like that? It don't make no sense whatsoever. And him acting like that, what result did he get? It didn't stop the baby from being upset. It didn't make his flight any easier or more comfortable for him. You know, I just feel like that could have been handled in a completely different way. I think we also need to understand and realize that when you're choosing to travel, you're going to encounter other people. You're going to encounter people who are young, who are old, who have just, you know, made it to the planet, people who may be getting ready to check out. You're going to encounter so many different people when you travel, you know, so it's best to try to, you know, exercise some type of empathy and understanding. Now, if you got some kids just acting a plumb fool and need to be corrected, that's something different. But a crying baby, sometimes that's not something that you can just, you can't control that all the time. You cannot control that all the time. It was just, I read the story, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, he acts no better than the baby is. No better than the baby is whatsoever. Only difference is the baby's crying, he's yelling. Both of y'all, you know, should have just sat there and cried it out, honestly. You know what I'm saying? And been done with it, you know. But anyway, what are your thoughts? Have any of you ever been on a plane before and y'all had to deal with like crying children? Did it upset you, or were you kind of understanding to it? Let me know what you think. Share your comments with me, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.